Hello, welcome to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, here on Jadekind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, and we're heading to find our sister, who told us to go find our grandmother, and then when we got to her, she's like, here's your clothes, now go find your sister. So why didn't we both go back at that? Whatever. Now I gotta go on this errand. That's a lot of seagulls. I'll save you. Ah! Hi, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I mean, apparently it's hot out. They're trying to get that point across. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So, anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second. I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to Y, X, or R, and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. Do it now, and see what you can see. Yeah, that's not how I'm gonna be doing this. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out? Right now, try looking over at our house from here. Okay. I do not understand why sometimes randomly things are... What's the word? Red in text. Big brother, are you using L to zoom in? Because you should be. Hey, what's that, Link? Are you looking at the red post box? Yeah, there's a crazy bird guy. I mean, yes, obviously I am. Oh, I wasn't quite at the right angle. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? I mean, he has wings! Ah, Link! The sky! Look up in the sky! Ah, this one. Hold on. Zoom out. Okay, I mean... Ah! There we go, I found it. Don't worry, it just took me a minute. That's a person! And that's a pirate ship! If the pirates are after that bird, that must be a good bird? Oop! Boop! Oh, they're dead. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Oh, I didn't take damage even. I'm wagering that ship is probably too far out for me to swim to. So go over here. If I need something to defend myself with, maybe that sword guy will let me have the sword now, as he trained me with it last time. What is the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? No. A sword can do good or evil. It reflects the heart of the one who uses it. But you cannot have one until you learn the basics, I am afraid. Alright. Is it gonna make me do this thing again? Alright, yep, very good. Oh yeah, I wasn't Z-targeting. Z, L, and B. Come on, back to the center. There we go. Very good. Next is... Okay, so there's extra stuff he's teaching. Alright, so I missed the description of that one, but next is harder. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Oh, I remember you had to use that on the armored guys. Very good, and then target with ZL and watch closely for A. I know, I'm doing bad. Just timing issues. Very good. Now finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Yeah, I'd already learned that one by mistake. That was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. Alright. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Whoops. What's that? The Knight's Crest? Does that intrigue you, young one? It is still too early to discuss such things with you, but if you happen across 10 of those, show them to me. Then I can tell you what they are and what they do, but I will only speak if you get 10 of them. I look disgruntled about that. Okay, so I have a sword. Now I need to check the mail. Good morning. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nothing. I thought there was... How dare you get in my way, bushes. I thought the postman just delivered something, so I was going to check it, but apparently not. Link, what's that thing you have on your back? Why are you carrying a dangerous thing like that around? Oh, neighbor guy gave it to me. He said you'd be upset, but he gave it anyways. Okay, I was gonna get a shield, but apparently not. Perhaps the sword is all I need. Who needs defense? I mean, I guess the only thing that was... well... there was a thing blocking me from going on without getting the sword. There's a sign saying. Forest of Fairies. Because if I were to have tried to just go straight up here... no entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. So I would have to do that to get by. Something sometimes happens when you... die, flowers, I hate you! Ooh, money! Apparently there's nothing up here, at least at this point. Fairy fountain site ahead. Increase your fortune. Ah, that must be the broken bridge issue they were mentioning. Not unpassable, but certainly was not ideal, I suppose. Let's just go help the person. Gotta find a way up. Money. Okay, so there are enemies. What are those? Babobkins or something? I forget. Okay. I can sneak around edges. This bombable. Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after a battle, so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. If only I had a bomb. Okay. Birds are evil! Okay, I'll let you come out of the wall. And now she wakes up. Boom. Ouch. Wow, what's with that get-up? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came in. Miss Tetra. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd died. Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there, let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him, come on. Oi, big brother! Oh no! Now it's gonna go put her on some other mountain. Brother! Darn it, I can't fly. Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. The seagulls are in with it. What? You want to come? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates? The terror of the seas? What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what. We get a headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa. There? Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor little girl wouldn't have been snatched away to that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears. Does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? That place is forsaken. Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help. Now, would it? Humph! I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with? Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Link, I thought I heard Ariel's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? What is it, Link? Please tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Apparently I don't tell her. Link. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You got the hero's shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move things around if you defend while targeting. You can move around if you defend while... whatever. I like that they joke. I guess it is true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? It was a monster bird. That's what kind. Well, I got the shield. I do like that they did the joke where he's like actually in that pose when it cuts back to normal. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's get a move on. Ah. Pirate Link, out on the open seas. Good luck, Link. Good luck finding Ariel. Take care of yourself. Thanks for the pigs. And she has lost both of her grandchildren in the same day. Never to be seen again, really. They're gone. Ah, how much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you, you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Not sure, no. Well, too late now, I guess. Link, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Alright, let's find Nico.
That Nico didn't make out half bad with you being the new swabby and all. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, as long as you don't disobey him.
I'm guessing this goes below decks. Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. Okay, so that's not where I'm going. Are you Nico?
Oh, well. Hi there, sorry. As of today, I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right, now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy, swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt a left trigger to step on it. Presto. Switch pressed. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the left trigger to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform and then press A to let go and jump to it. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance to that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Gotta reset the timer, of course.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
First try. Oh yeah. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt it'll get busted. Alright, Swabby. I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. I'm not stealing this treasure, am I? You got the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. It can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Press one of the buttons on the item screen to see what's inside. Hey Link, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. So, I will say, this is a cool way to introduce basic, like, dungeon concepts. Like, they are bothering to really explain to you, here's the dungeon concepts that you're gonna need to know, kind of thing. But again, game starts a little slow, as it really is explaining it as if you've never played a Zelda game before. Which I guess is the idea of making it where it works if you haven't.
Come on.
Hey, Link. Here I am, up here. And we'll get to the fortress before ending things off. I think it's just dialogue and then we'll be washed ashore there. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. It's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. Huh. Well, there's the bird. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up, because the seagulls like my sister, I get it. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'll be spotted before we get anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Bye. Forsaken Fortress. With no sword. And I think maybe that's why this place always felt so slow. But it's what it is. Here we are. And yeah, so I guess we'll do, or at least start, the Forsaken Fortress next time. Join us here for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.